Hello everyone, welcome back. It's nearly Christmas. Just 3 days away. Christmas.
Woo. Woo.
I know it.
God.
Kind of crazy.
So, Earth, when are we doing the 11 o'clock Christmas Eve stream so that we can do the "It's not Christmas" joke?
Oh,
You know, if I hadn't made other plans for Christmas,
You know
that would
Iris
be
Sagan,
something.
don't you?
Right.
hey,
This is where we
last
left
time what
off.
happened?
Right.
Last time with what happened?
So we had tracked So down to a warehouse where we found Iris on ice.
Supposedly
and stabbed the hell out
dead,
of.
with her eye missing and covered with stab wounds.
What do you mean, supposedly? I'm sorry, but if she survived that, she is something else.
We also found out that the burner phone at the scene somehow belonged to Shoko, and who called it the voice on the other end of the line was Sojima.
Yep.
So now he's on our prime suspect list of possibly killing Shoko.
Yep. So we've got So and Boss. It looks like authority figures in general are just bad news. But what else is new?
No, I don't.
You never know.
I've never heard of her.
Maybe he's lying. Maybe he's not. But even if he doesn't know her name. Oh. I meant
Iris's body was found frozen in the warehouse. Her right eye was removed, and she suffered multiple stab wounds to her back. There were no other visible
What
wounds
did
on her
you
body, so the
stab
stab wounds were likely the
wounds?
cause of death. From the size and shape of the marks, the murder weapon is almost definitely
Sorry,
a
I just
knife,
learned where that reference
possibly a
came
kitchen
from.
knife. Thinking about how Iris's body was frozen when I discovered it must have taken at least 18 hours for the body to freeze to that state. I entered the warehouse at 9 p.m. 18 hours prior to that was 3 a.m. Iris was last seen alive around 2 a.m. She was live streaming, so there's no doubt about the time. Meaning Iris must have been murdered between 2 and 3 in the morning.
Yeah.
I think I know I think I know what piece of information we have to show, but I'm not gonna say anything.
Yeah. I'm just looking over all the stuff to jog my memory about what all these mean.
Oh, of course.
Iris's
If you
body
need
was discovered at Okiura Fishery
if you
Cold
need
Storage
me
Warehouse
for
in the warehouse district by the
a
harbor.
lifeline support or I need assistance, just give me a shout.
Yeah.
Okiura fishery.
That caught my eye too, but we'll get to that later. The actual murder site
You
is
could say that
unknown.
there was some
The
fishy
lack of
business
blood
down
at
in
the
that
scene
cold
makes it
house
highly likely that she was
cold
killed
storage
somewhere
warehouse.
else.
But this time, we didn't get a fursuit.
Iris was live streaming until 2
Is the
a.m.
first
today.
dude that important?
It's cute. A polar bear.
I
Someone visited
mean,
her and interrupted the
yes,
stream.
polar bears are
I
cute,
hadn't
but
been
they're
in contact
also,
with her for
you
a while.
know,
Yes, I know they're dangerous. That's why I'm excited that it was a polar bear suit and not an actual polar bear.
I think the
Whoever
polar bear
visited her
suit
this
Fair.
is
morning
probably
almost
more
certainly has
dangerous than
something
the
to do
polar
with the
bear.
murder.
I mean, true. The guy in the polar bear suit did just do a magician's trick on her.
This is the image stored in the Persons of Interest database.
Wow, that's a very short thing to say.
I saw So walking
I'd
out
like to
of
get
the
a
cold
pair of
storage
cat ear
warehouse where the
headphones or
corpse was
something like that.
discovered.
That's cool.
Ivor recorded the whole thing.
Just before my battery ran out.
No, it's not that.
Wait, the fuck? I also thought it was that.
Hmm.
It could be her. Wait. Can you bring up the log real quick? I want to see what So said again.
I can't. Basically,
False.
I asked if he knew Iris, whatever her last name is, and he said that no, he did not.
I feel like maybe her pictures.
Maybe, yeah. Because he might not know her as Iris. He probably knows her as Aset.
Exactly.
I put a picture of Iris in front of So.
So you've never met her before?
I have not.
Have you seen her corpse?
Corpse?
I know you've seen her body.
Based on what?
It's also important, but there's something else.
Iris's body was found at Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse.
What does that have to do with anything?
I stood up and went to the corner of the room. I picked up the PC monitor and put it on the desk in front of him.
This. Iba, play the video.
Right away.
I see. Then I suppose you know I was there.
Then you saw the body.
I didn't. I was at the warehouse, but I didn't see any corpses there.
Don't lie to me!
It's the truth.
Then what were you doing there?
I choose to remain silent.
You what?
Remain silent, as is my right, guaranteed by law.
You motherfucker!
He's Fifth
Remember,
Amendment motherfucker.
I am a politician. I know my rights.
I kind of uppercut him in the face right
Can I
about
get
now.
a second?
What?
Does it matter if he saw the body or not in this case? He's a busy man. If we hold him here too long...
You want me to stop beating around the bush?
I certainly do. You believe that Sosajima is her killer, or is at the very least involved in the crime somehow.
Yeah.
Why not ask him for his alibi first?
Let's see. Time of death.
Iris was killed sometime between 2 and 3 in the morning. Do you have an alibi for that time?
I was playing mahjong all night, at a place called Dora Dora in Shinjuku.
Politician spending all night in a mahjong parlor.
An exclusive mahjong parlor, yes.
If it's mahjong, you should have had 3 opponents with you.
Indeed I did, but they were all strangers. I don't remember their names.
Date, I did some research. Dora Dora is a private room mahjong parlor. It is owned and operated by one individual.
If the rooms are private, that limits the number of potential witnesses. The shopkeeper might be in So's pocket, and he's the only one we could ask about So's alibi. Especially if he doesn't remember any of the 3 people he played against.
He might as well not have an alibi.
That's not much of an alibi, So.
Please, this is ridiculous. First you suspect me in the matter of Shoko Nadami, and now this? I haven't killed anyone. Not Shoko, not Iris. Besides, if I stabbed a woman, why would I bring her to a cold storage warehouse?
Wait. What did you say?
So didn't respond. But I remembered. He slipped up. If I stabbed a woman, So does know about the corpse. Because...
You never said that she was stabbed.
Never said that she had 28
I
stab
never mentioned
wounds!
Iris's cause of death. How do you know she was stabbed?
Because...
Because you did it?
Don't be stupid.
Then how do you know? Stop dodging the question and answer. Boss, give me permission to sync. He can't hide inside his own head.
You've got it. Sync with him.
I put So into chemically induced.
I love how we have...
Do not worry. It will not affect the sync.
We have the jurisdiction to just chemically drug a politician.
Right.
Please, don't forget the 6-minute time limit.
You say it every time.
Let us begin.
Alright. So did he also somehow see the original Cyclops killer or something like that?
We don't know.
Iba, you're not forklift certified!
I was about to say that!
Did you witness my superior driving technique?
Yeah, I saw
Superior,
you
more
get
like
in an accident.
inferior.
No! I only pressed the wrong pedal!
That's what you call an accident.
Sure.
Oh, look at that!
The bubbles are kind of pretty, even if they look
Little bit.
ominous.
Don't change the subject.
Observe the surroundings.
Look around you. Look around you.
Huh. In a word, I'd say it's strange. Maybe
Yo,
this is
Toda.
So's corrupt
It's a
nature
God.
manifesting
Yoda.
itself.
Now I'm thinking of that fucking forklift driver Klaus video.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The
it
man
is
Somnium
a
is almost as corrupt as he is. I am
Uh,
impressed.
it is a German forklift safety training video where it goes horribly off the rails, and it is amusingly and horribly gory.
Link that to me later. I'm not gonna watch it right now.
Yes.
Never mind.
Yeah, this is a real bad dream. Let's get the clues we need and get the hell out of here.
Though, you saying that it's an educational thing that goes gory, now all I can think of is the Rocco's Modern Life episode with the rules of the road.
God, I haven't seen that show
It's
in
Iris.
years.
What on earth is she doing here?
Yo, Tota. Oh my god, it's a Danganronpa killer!
Oh no!
Iris! We can't go any closer?
We cannot.
That silhouette we saw.
This is So's Somnium. During a sync, we experience the subject's dreams from a third-person perspective. In other words,
It has to be him.
I cannot say for certain, but probably.
What's going on?
It appears that time is looping in this warped space.
So either he
Time
did
is
it or
looping?
he witnessed it.
Yeah.
Can't you do something about that?
What exactly do you
Let's do
propose
the
I do?
time warp again.
Aiba, use your stand.
You're telling me I have to watch this scene over and over?
Use King Crimson to escape the looped time.
I don't want to watch it either.
Well then,
That's not how that
I
works.
suppose we can help her.
Nobody knows how King Crimson works.
Yeah, fair enough.
We may then be able to ask this manifestation of Iris some questions.
Like, the best interpretation of how I feel it works means that of all the time stop, or of all the time power stands, it's the dumbest.
huh? Sure, do whatever you gotta do.
Yes, we have to save Iris, no matter what.
Yeah,
Like, I kind of want to talk about how I think it works, but that's
but to
not
do
related
that,
to this,
we
so
gotta do
I'll
something about
save
that
it.
huge wooden box.
Somnium scan. Activate.
Just get the forklift again.
Okay, we got a giant box.
Also, I have linked you forklift
More
driver
boxes.
Klaus.
Thank you.
We got an
Alleyway?
alleyway.
Aiba, your camera's drunk. More boxes.
And attached to a crane, it seems like.
Okay. Forklift. Large box. Warehouse stores G, H, and I. Okay. However, I am also on the lookout. Oh my god.
Remember, your movement takes up time.
I know.
A warehouse door.
Shave and a
Is
haircut,
anyone there?
stupid.
No response.
Even if there was someone there, they might not answer.
Yes, but I got a tiny.
A forklift.
Let's put a pin in that.
What else we
A
got?
large wooden box.
Holy balls, that's a big box.
Investigate.
This box is too large to exist in reality. This must be a reflection of So's deepest psyche.
His deepest psyche. He definitely doesn't want us going any further.
It seems that way.
This guy's a pain in the ass even in his dream.
In any case, moving this box may take some ingenuity.
I mean, it's tempting to just hit it. However, I believe the answer
A
is...
forklift.
Drive that forklift.
Roger that. Leave it to me.
This is going to end poorly.
It is time to unleash the Drift King.
Yes!
Didn't you crash a minute ago?
Deja vu!
I've been in this place before. Well,
There's something here.
Maybe you should jump in. You might unlock a bonus stage.
Do you have the mind of a child? A mysterious
Well, you did
warp
something.
space suddenly appeared.
Throw a pebble.
It appears to be connected to that place.
That sound makes it hard to believe it was a pebble.
Okay, and that got rid of the tiny.
A portal.
5 minutes left, Date.
Put your hand in and then just pull it out.
Yeah.
Pull the box
Here?
out.
Yeah,
My
or push it
hand.
over.
yeah, you can do it.
I was
suppose
hemming and
must.
hawing over whether to use my tiny, but it's a low time.
That takes care of that.
Oh, I've seen a boss character like this before. Are those boxes in the way too?
We do not have time to move each one.
If only we could use that crane.
A door to the warehouse. I cannot see inside.
Go in. Don't be a coward.
You just come back out the way you came.
That door should have led to the warehouse, but
Yo, Toad.
Well, I figured it was a warp point, but I was hoping to get into the middle section, not over here.
Maybe, perhaps file that away for future use.
That's new. Okay, if I wind up over there again, I should check that out.
There's a control panel here.
is this some kind of control panel?
you know what you have to do.
Oh, of course.
The one that is difficult for humans to input?
So a forward, down, down, forward.
Yeah, the GH raging
Dragon
combo.
Punch.
Either that or a grounded attack that requires me to have an up input because it has a 360-degree input right beforehand.
In this
Fine,
behemoth
just be
typhoon.
quiet.
In this behemoth typhoon.
Okay,
No,
now you guys
wait.
making me have to post
Inputting
like
that
the
sequence
real
of commands with the
bullshit.
lever
Hang on.
shaped like this.
I think you can do it.
I'll try.
It works!
Yes!
Let's go!
Oh, moved.
Ring out!
That's a KO.
Oh my
You
god.
win.
If only she could fit through that gap.
Try beanpole.
Ha! Also, I'm gonna put this in chat for you guys.
Okay.
Here. In voice texting.
Oh.
Input this shit.
What? What is that nonsense at the bottom?
It's a command grab for Ivy, Soul Calibur.
Why?
That looks really hard to pull off.
Okay, I will say, in
What
fairness,
the
that
fuck is going on with
Soul
this building?
Calibur,
A warehouse
I will
door.
say, in all fairness, Soul Calibur, doesn't
Is
use
anyone
up
there?
or jump. It is a 3D. It is a 3D. So
No response.
it is
Even if there was someone there, they might not answer.
mildly less bad than it looks. It's still
A warehouse
pretty
door.
bad.
It's really, it's still a rough input. But you don't have
Delivery!
to worry about accidentally jumping, that's for sure.
Yeah, like the main problem I have with that is at any time I'm moving from one directional input to one that's not right next to it,
3 minutes, Dante.
it is extremely common for me to like accidentally input a different direction. And some games care about that a lot.
Hold up. Can you go behind those boxes real quick? I thought I saw something.
I wanted to check out this first.
Pieces of concrete. It is the same material that makes up the ground. Though I am unsure why it fell from the sky earlier.
So things that go through that portal come out supersize. Got it.
Ooh, kick it.
Pieces of concrete.
All the- yeah.
1/10 is really good.
Ow!
Are you okay?
I want to go home.
It's okay. Don't push yourself. Just give it another shot, okay? You can do it.
Stop it! You trying to be nice makes me want to cry.
I don't know what kicking it was supposed to do for you.
It gave
Alright,
you
so-
a 1/10 bonus.
So, Earth, can you go around those boxes and do you see that little depression? Can you check in there for a second? Because my brain thought it saw something.
Nothing.
Ah, damn it. I thought there was one of those eyeball things.
No, I'm keeping an eye out for it. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
I forget where it is in this stage, actually. We only got 2 minutes. Oh, there it is.
What?
Okay.
A crane.
You should probably use one of those timies.
Ride the crane.
Not that I am against it, but
Can you not climb?
I don't see any place to get a hold.
Oh.
You have less than 2 minutes, Dante. Hurry.
A crane. box.
I don't see those helping much. Well,
A wooden
although
box hanging.
that tiny
You might need to go back.
It won't even budge.
I think you're out of time.
A
Yeah,
warehouse
you need to
door.
go back.
Yeah, you definitely gotta go back.
I mean, I have a 1/9 and a 1/10.
Yeah, I don't think you're gonna finish it all at once, but
What's this? Something came out.
Edible seaweed made this way was thought to be a delicacy for nobles during the Heian era.
Tate, what the fuck are
What?
you on about?
Nobody needs to
What?
hear your superfluous narration.
You jump through, then you land into the.
Oh, well, I guess that fixed it?
you're still very low on time, though.
Yeah.
You might have to go back to where you did the fighting game input and then open those doors.
Was the box hanging from the crane in the way now?
Was there something under the wooden box?
Let's just go back and lift it up for now.
Okay.
Yeah, you want to go there. Yeah, lock 2, I'd say.
You have to re-get the eyeball.
Yeah, we did. He
No,
got
so
it.
do you have to get it again? I mean,
No.
Okay, let's see.
It was warehouse door D, if I remember correctly.
A warehouse door. Delivery!
Hey, yo, the pizza here.
It's still glowing, so I'm going to go grab that real quick.
What?
Oh, hold up.
3 minutes, Date.
Maybe go kick the concrete fragments.
A warehouse door. What's this?
Edibles.
Nope.
Ugh, I don't like how the stabbing noises are sped up.
Yeah. Okay, so we got the concrete fragments, boxed in the crane.
There's a lot of warehouse doors.
A warehouse door.
I don't think we can do anything here.
What is this?
Looks like a premium channel before you pay for it.
Oh, I got smaller.
If you got any smaller, you'd be as flat as a surfboard.
Time to implement the warning now.
This is a mysterious.
Oh, you're not gonna allow me to use that to go through there? Okay.
Nope.
Okay.
Where's Iris located?
Off the map at the moment. But they mentioned the crane. So I'm going to go... God, this is way out of the way. I should have, like, noticed it was here, like, way back.
Are you
You have less than 2 minutes, Date. Hurry.
they didn't tell you to go back for it.
Well, no. What I mean is while I was doing stuff in that area. Like, after solving the first lock. Before coming over this way. Let's see. Crane.
A crane.
Throw something.
Well, you can probably ride it now since you got bigger, right? I mean, the crane got smaller.
No, the crane didn't get any smaller.
Oh, but I don't know. Ignore me, then.
A crane.
I mean, Ride doesn't have the X2 now, though, does it?
Yeah, but also
It doesn't.
Throw something
Oh.
is new.
Yeah. Try doing the throw something.
How about this stone? Huh? Ah! I hit it, but nothing happened.
Yeah.
A crane. Not that I am a...
Can you not?
I don't see it.
Oh, it's the same as last time.
I mean, like, the ladder is right there. She can super totally grab it. It's like head height.
A wooden box.
Well, punching it didn't work. You can try pushing it.
No use. It is either stuck to the ground, or its cargo is extraordinarily
Maybe we can go
heavy.
back to the control panel.
Or you're just weak.
Or
It
your
wasn't on the map.
instructions are bad.
Or you're just lazy.
Or your breath smells like garbage.
Okay.
A
Thoughts.
crane. There is no point doing this by force. If we are going to move it, we have to find another way. A warehouse door. Is anyone? No response.
Even if there was.
A warehouse.
You have 1 minute left.
Yeah, I know.
I hear deep, excited breathing.
Don't tell me. Is it a panty snatcher?
Oh my god.
Warning count.
Morning down.
Let's see.
You can try opening warehouse door I. See if that does anything. No, not that one. The one that's right next to you.
E?
Yes.
A warehouse.
No, this is.
Oh, no.
Not gonna listen.
Maybe we might have to go back to retry again.
A door to the ware.
Was this the one I used beforehand?
I don't remember.
Yeah, it was.
Date, you've got less than 30 seconds.
A warehouse.
Okay. Gonna have to warp back here.
Maybe you can. So there's a spiral staircase way up on the far right. Maybe you can do something over there? I don't know. Feels wrong.
I honestly forget what you're supposed to do here.
Oh, maybe you can reach your hand in to the crane again? Reach your hand into the portal again?
This one I can't interact
No.
with.
Nope.
So let's see, we've got the portal door. We've got a bunch of other warehouse doors that all seem to be the
You
same.
have less than 2 minutes, Date. Hurry.
We have this one. We have
What
this
is-
portal.
Looks like a pretty...
All I can do is peek inside, and after I did so, it like grayed out to say that I've done all the actions available on it.
Yeah.
Like, there's this funky looking door.
where?
Well, we tried both options on there. Tried everything on the crane.
This.
I feel like the only thing we... You know what? I'm not entirely certain that I've tried punching this box before.
You did.
You have.
Okay. In that case, literally the only thing we haven't done is... Wait a second.
Knock on all of the warehouse.
Oh my...
A warehouse door.
There's two doors that are open.
Delivery!
Oh my god.
Is this some kind of control panel?
I'm blind.
Alright,
should
well,
prob-
in this one, just raise the lever.
Yeah.
Understood.
Is there something underneath it?
Giant kaiju Aiba.
It appears Iris was saved. Barely.
That shadow must be...
For once, I got both of the unlocks.
Huzzah.
Phew.
Q-Sai.
Iris was in the Somnium earlier.
Yes, we saw.
An unidentified figure tried to stab Iris to death. And Date and Aiba...
Who is that figure?
So, now I suppose it's time for the important question. With Abyss being sort of a secret agency, does the evidence we find in a sink, is that admissible in court?
Probably so himself.
True, he could imagine himself in his Somnium that way. Mr. Date's ego algorithm processed the figure into that particular image.
What are you people talking about? If you're quite done here, hurry up and release me.
I want to beat So over the head with that thing.
I
Yes!
see. Apparently you need your dosage increased.
Dosage?
There's that dosage
Oh.
again. I open the binder. It's a map of Shinjuku. Odd that it's something normal for once. A chair. I want to beat So over the head with this. A locker. I want to shove So in this.
No, it's what I would give to be trapped in there with Rika.
Rika's the hostess lady that he likes.
Yes.
However,
Implementing the horny count.
I felt like inputting my own. Taze, if you do that for every single thing on par with that, the entire chat is going to be nothing but horny count.
Yes.
How does syncing work?
During a sync, the sinker's consciousness, or ego, is brought into the subject's somnium. They enter the subconscious mind, or more accurately, sink into it. At this time, the sinker's memories are left in their original body. Picture an egg. The ego is the egg yolk that goes into the subject's brain. The sinker's memories are the whites, which remain in the shell. The sinker, or rather the sinker as their pure ego, experiences the subject's somnium. But to be precise, it is not only ego. When synced, a modicum of memory data does get sent into the subject's brain. Imagine separating an egg yolk from its whites. No matter how you try, some of the egg whites will always stick to the yolk. This is just like that.
What is the ego algorithm you mentioned?
Imagine the human brain as being made up of two elements: memory and algorithmic structure. The former is preferable because the latter can be problematic. It can output things based on the inputs it is given. To make this easier to understand, compare this to a computer. Memory is like your data stored on a hard disk. The algorithm is the program. This program controls everything, from higher cognitive functions to primitive instinct. This program is what creates the phenomenon of consciousness.
Tell me more.
In short, it is your ego algorithm. What you call your mind, recognition, cognition, consciousness. All of these processes are incomprehensible without the ego algorithm. However, the Wadjet system is revolutionizing the way we think about consciousness.
There's that system again.
The Wadjet system controls my core programming.
Using Wadjet, we could map the neural circuitry of the human brain. And we discovered a specific circuit that is key to the phenomenon of consciousness. However, we human beings are still unable to fully grasp it. It's far too complicated. But even if we don't understand it, we can still use it. You don't have to understand electromagnetism to use a microwave oven. The Wadjet system is how we are able to extract the sinker's consciousness. That is what makes syncing possible.
How about the mysterious figure?
The subject of the sync remembers certain persons or objects that appear in Somnium. But they might not have a clear form. Our dreams are sometimes vague or unclear, after all. Even the subject of the dream themselves. I told you earlier that the syncer experiences the dream from the perspective of an observer. That is why the person creating the dream can appear within it. But perhaps they do not have an objective view of themselves, like a mirror or picture. Perhaps he's never watched himself on television. Rare for a politician, but not unheard of. He lacks that objective picture of himself.
I just had a random thought. I would love to see what it would look like if you synced with Ace. Because of the prosopagnosia.
He remains stoic and unattached despite his position of power. I find that quite powerful. To be able to put your ego aside and see yourself as God sees you is an ability many charismatic people share. He may not have a rational, objective assessment of himself. So, even if this figure is ambiguous...
It could be so.
Indeed.
Alright. Boss. About the Somnium earlier.
I saw it on the monitor. Iba saving Iris as she was being stabbed. Of course, since you and Iba are one and the same, it's like you saved her, Date. But that was just a dream. It's not real. Saving her in Somnium won't save her now. I'm sorry.
Did the crime scene investigation team report anything?
No, nothing yet. They arrived a while ago, but that warehouse is owned by Okiura Fishery.
I know. Iba, can you check to see if it's the Okiura we know?
Searching.
I mean, we know this. Technically yes, technically no.
Are you kidding me? You know that what we find in Somnium can't be submitted as evidence in court.
God damn it! Then what was the point?
Besides,
Well,
we don't even know for sure if that figure was so.
You said
It's
it
helped
was.
us
The point
it
of this
helps us.
is
Go ahead.
so, in universe, the point is to generate leads for parallel construction, aka, yeah. Out of
I was about to say
universe, it's to give us cool dream sequences to push the plot along.
Yeah, I was about to say it's helping us to find leads. It's not really helping. We can't use it as evidence, but we can use it to help find leads.
I said that it's probably him.
Excuse me? I'm right here. I can hear everything you're saying.
Shut the fuck up.
You killed Iris, didn't you?
I didn't.
Are you planning on acting dumb all night? How did you know Iris was stabbed?
I heard it.
What?
On my way to this place, I heard that woman over there talking. Something about a girl who got stabbed in the back.
Are you talking about me?
Yes, you.
I don't remember exactly what I said. It's possible that I mentioned a body with stab wounds to the back.
Boss.
God,
It is impossible
that
to
is
determine now.
the most politician bullshit.
He very well may not have seen Iris's body.
No. He still must have. He was in the warehouse.
But does that mean we can conclude for certain that he saw the corpse?
About Iris.
I've been telling you I don't know anything.
That's impossible. I saw Iris in your dream. You have to have some memory of her.
What are you talking about? I don't understand a word of this.
Why did you call Shoko?
Come to think of it, I still haven't heard your explanation for this. 2 days ago, you called Shoko Nadami just after 9 p.m. Why?
That is a private matter that I will not discuss with you.
What is your alibi for Shoko's murder?
What were you doing at 5 p.m. 2 days ago?
Reading a book at home. You can ask my housekeeper or my bodyguards. They will confirm that for you.
That does match what the bodyguard said earlier.
But they're like family to him. They're not above telling a lie to protect their boss.
Date, the investigation team is calling.
Oh.
This is Date from Abyss. What happened?
Hey, sorry to call you out of the blue. There's something we want to check. Is now a good time?
Sure, what is it?
You said you found a body at Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse. The one at Ariake? Warehouse District?
Yes, that's right.
Huh. Okay.
Why? What happened?
It's, not here.
What's not there?
We searched all over the warehouse. We didn't find any bodies.
Uh-oh.
We're dealing with a thief!
What do you mean there's no body?
He's not here.
Yeah, we looked everywhere, but nothing.
Date, I am not doubting you. However, are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure. I saw it. I know I saw it. I saw Iris's body with my own right eye.
Then perhaps someone moved the body. Between the time
That's
we left
very
and CSI
disorienting.
arrived.
Sorry. Sorry, I had just found out that I could move the camera during scenes like this, and...
No, there's another possibility.
There is?
Ah, clearly Iris got up and walked away. What the fuck?
Date?
Iris!
About that.
How am I right?
What are you doing? Barging in without ringing the doorbell?
What?
Oh, you see, Mizuki ended up staying at my place. Something wrong?
The world changed.
Oh, boss is wrong.
All right, on to day 4.
Okay. I need to go. I'll be back in a little bit. I need to go hit up the grocery store. I have a set of need for a bottle of whiskey.
Get me some food.
I was thinking to myself, I
Alba
wouldn't be
and I
surprised
saved
that
Iris
Kaze's
during
gonna
the sink
use this
yesterday.
excuse to get a drink. He must be very
She wasn't
confused.
killed.
True, but that was only a dream.
Or was it?
Maybe the dream changed reality.
Impossible.
Then how else would you explain it? Iris came back to life.
Matryoshka.
Hey, Date, who's cuter? The Matryoshka or Iba?
Iva.
The first one.
I will carve out your insides and turn you into a matryoshka.
Oh god.
Interesting.
I wonder if, like,
They're filled with...
any serial killer has done that, actually.
Probably.
You know, the kanji for chair comes out to strange mushroom. Makes me think of a man's strange mushroom, if you know what I mean.
Seriously, is that the only thing you can think about right now?
Bat.
Horny count incrementing.
I thought I told you to stop with the wolf whistles.
And I told you not to flatter yourself.
Alright. Maz tombstone. There are wine bottles lined up.
So Mario,
only
how
I
do
could
you feel about
control
this?
you with the remote. Make you do this, make you do that.
I mean, you're my boss. Don't you already do that?
I'm not. I'm going to pretend that was like, yeah, as a boss
Only
thing.
money rained down from the sky.
It's a volleyball. It's a soccer
I've
ball.
been wondering, which balls are bigger? Yours or this soccer ball?
The soccer ball,
Soccer ball.
obviously.
Didn't she make that same comment about the volleyball earlier?
I can't
Probably.
believe it's not a raccoon.
What?
It's not a raccoon? Of course not. I feel like we as a society are beyond that by this point, of just calling a tanuki a raccoon and praying that people don't notice the difference. Like, I feel by now anyone who engages with any Japanese media knows by now that Japan has animals that are native to there that aren't native to here.
Where should
Yeah,
I put old Jack
well-
here?
I thought his name was Bill.
Pumpkin.
Happy birthday to you.
That's gonna
song
be
used to
me in 6
copyrighted,
days.
You know? But now it's public domain and I can sing it to my heart's content.
True.
Don't you love it?
Boss, I'm gonna be 31 in a few days. I'm feeling old. Please do not do this to me.
For a long time, Happy Birthday, despite being a song everybody knows, and like, and all that, and everyone just sings it all the time, was copyrighted. You couldn't use it in any media.
Kinda stupid.
Yeah, it is stupid. It's good that it's in the public domain now.
Under no circumstances are you allowed to look under this rug. Do you understand?
What have you got under there?
It's right twice a day.
So the darts board has all these holes, and the tip of the dart goes in, right? It's kind of sexual, don't you think?
I do not understand. What is sexual about it?
Boss, you gotta stop. Also, hi, Norsway.
Hello, hello.
I sleep with a different one every night.
I was about to say, it's odd that she hasn't commented on the boy band poster yet.
They're so fluffy.
Oh, body pillow.
I mean, boys can be fluffy too.
Like me.
We should go skiing.
That was out of nowhere.
Is that a no?
Of course it is. We're in the middle of an investigation.
What? You don't want to go night skiing on my bunny hills?
I will not allow such scandalous behavior.
I was just
Thank
kidding.
you, Iva.
What are you, jealous?
Protective. We've seen what you can do.
You know what?
Did
I'm
you ever
just
used to
going
play
to
with these
ignore
rulers like a
the
gun when you were in
horny
elementary school?
Right now.
I never played with those like a gun, but I did like, I would put my finger in the middle of the triangle and spin it around.
I don't know.
I think I
don't have any
kid
memories
doing
from
that
back
once.
then, remember?
There.
I mean, it is a sharp pointing piece of plastic that I was spinning around at high speeds.
Grandpa. Answer me, Grandpa.
I'm really worried about her mental health now.
Merry Christmas.
It's November.
I mean, for once.
Actually, it's 3 days until Christmas.
For once, it's topical.
It's almost Christmas.
But it's not Christmas yet.
Consider it a good luck charm, so you don't drown when you sink.
You can say that, but I think this is just random junk that you let pile up in here. This room is in dire need of a garage sale.
Yeah.
Okay, that's all the random garbage checked out. Iva, what do you gotta say? Okay, about Renju.
Mizuki went to Bloom Park 3 nights ago. She was prompted by a Nile message from Renju.
Mizuki, Daddy got caught up in something serious. Please come to Bloom Park's merry-go-round right away.
There are 3 possibilities. 1. Renju killed Shoko, or was an accessory to the murder. 2. Renju was threatened or blackmailed into luring Mizuki to the scene. 3. The culprit used Renju's phone to send the Nile message. In any case, the motive is still unknown. We need to talk to Renju.
Renju, where did you go?
Right, he ran from prison. Or, not prison, hospital.
You
Same
asked
thing.
Mama at Marble for information regarding Renju Okiura, correct? It is possible she may have something for you by now.
Fair point. I asked Momo for information too, but I had to promise him a meeting with Iris. Momo can wait for now.
We can talk to Iris's mom as well. She was Renju's classmate, right? Iba told me about her.
About Okiura Fishery.
I have done some research. As the name suggests, the company is owned by the Okiuras, the same Okiuras we know. Renju's father created the company.
Another connection to Renju.
No, actually. Currently, Okiura Fishery has nothing to do with Renju. The company has been managed by office representatives for the past 17 years after Renju's father died. Renju holds no shares and is not involved in the management. In short, Renju did not inherit the company from his father, and it was instead given to other persons.
But it can't be a coincidence.
It certainly is suspicious.
What more do you have to say about this?
I would suggest searching the warehouse again. You may be able to discover why Iris was resurrected.
A dream changing reality?
It is absurd. Not possible. Dreams are figments of the imagination. An incident which took place entirely in your mind cannot have any bearing on the real world. That is preposterous.
Okay, but isn't reality just made up of all of our perceptions of it?
Consider it. If you were to find money in your dream, does your bank account balance go up in reality?
Okay.
God, I wish.
But if I eat a marshmallow in my dream, my pillow does disappear.
If you were to be attacked by aliens in your dream, does a swarm of UFOs invade Earth?
But at the warehouse,
You must have been hallucinating. Within Mizuki's Somnium, you saw Iris's frozen corpse. It is affecting your mental state. Last night, you were so fazed by it that you couldn't speak. If it bothers you to this degree, why not go talk to Iris?
Where is Iris now? Still
Her
home,
cell phone
probably.
is on. I can trace her via GPS. She is currently somewhere in the Lemniscape building.
Oh. Uh-oh. Alright, boss, what's up? About prophetic dreams.
Stranger things have been known to happen. 2 days ago, Date found Iris's frozen corpse in Mizuki's Somnium. It must have been a prophecy.
Boss.
There's a lot of stuff in this world that can't be explained by science.
Boss's knack for change is one of her good qualities. Not having beliefs is what she believes in. That's how she established herself as a major player in the police department. Because she believed what she wanted to. About So.
Congressman Sajima is suspicious in more ways than one. Exhibit A. 3 days ago, So called Shoko Nadami's phone. We still don't know exactly why. He only told us it was meant to be private. Exhibit B. So Sajima was at Okiura Fishery Warehouse last night, but he didn't inform us of this. There must be something he doesn't want us knowing. Exhibit C. So was in Iris's Somnium. Dreams are constructed from memories.
I think that line was backwards. Iris was in So's Somnium.
Yet the good congressman denies he ever knew Iris.
Where's So now?
I sent him home yesterday.
You released him?
What was I supposed to do? We can't hold him without solid proof. What we saw with Iris hasn't happened yet.
In any case, we have to speak with him again.
A dream changing reality?
Date and Iba saved Iris in Somnium. And that changed the history of the real world? Well, I guess it's not impossible.
That isn't what you said yesterday.
That was then, this is now. A woman's mind changes with the phases of the moon, you know?
No, it doesn't.
Anyway, I believe in Date. I trust him more than
Thanks,
anyone
boss.
else in Abyss.
Summarize.
There are 4 people I should talk to. So Sajima, Iris and Hitomi Sagan, and Mama. And I need to check the warehouse one more time.
We have many hours.
All right, Special Investigator Quick Claw. Where are we headed first?
Let's go chat with Iris.
Okie dokie.
Special Investigator what, Claw?
Quick Claw.
Quick Claw.
It's my last name.
Oh, yeah.
Well, Date's last. I mean, our main protagonist is Konami Date, but everyone calls him.
Who says that?
Why are you angry?
You backed out on your Shovel Forge promise.
I didn't make any promises.
You promised me a date, though.
I did go to your house.
2 minutes before midnight, and you didn't even take me anywhere.
Yeah, because we only had 2 minutes.
We could have gone somewhere. Iturup, Kunashir, Shikotan, Habomai?
Absolutely not.
Then you should have come earlier.
Well,
I was kind of investigating your murder.
Yeah.
I missed something. How is she alive?
Like it?
How she's alive is a mystery.
It's called
We don't know.
shagging a common dandy.
I feel like that's not the actual name of it.
Date, look! It's a Terraphila camellifolia! Look! Yay! Yay! Go Terraphila camellifolia!
What is that?
Iba gets awfully excited about insects. I don't know. I don't know enough about insects to know.
Could someone look at it, then copy paste it?
Can you go back in the log so I can type it in real quick?
No. Log.
Left buffer. Terraphila camellifolia.
Hang on.
I mean, people can be interested in all kinds of things, even if they're hazardous to your programming.
Oh, it's like a little leaf bug kind of thing.
Oh, that does sound cute.
Goodness knows I like.
It's Shinsen-Chatran.
Hang on.
How's that?
Here.
Shin Senchitran's video is playing.
It looks like this in voice texting.
Oh,
Let
yeah,
me take a
that's
look.
cute.
Oh, it's a walking leaf!
Oh, it's a high table.
Date,
I
I
think
don't
you can
understand.
catch those in Animal Crossing.
You can
Probably.
catch everything out. You can catch everything.
You want me
in
to say
Animal Crossing.
hi to this table?
That's not what I said.
Like a billion bugs.
Hi, table. Hi, stool. Hi, magazine rack. Special, how to make good soba. I'll bring that one home for later. I don't blame you, Dante.
Soba.
Soba with boba.
I would love to try some of the Japanese noodle dishes like soba and udon.
Same. I do know I'm a huge fan of, like, actual good ramen that you can get at a ramen place.
I didn't say so fat.
Okay, I mean, let's talk to the receptionist first.
Alright, go.
Can I have your contact information?
Ask her.
Why?
Well, because it may lead to something in the future.
I don't know.
Date, we're on an investigation.
Just let me have this.
That's enough. I'll come right out of your eye socket if you don't stop. I'm serious.
Do it,
I'm
you
going
coward.
to pop out.
Iba flew out of my left eye and started dancing on the desk. The receptionist immediately fainted. Iris saw the whole thing and also fainted. And so my story ended. The end.
Bad end.
But I couldn't let that happen, so I decided not to ask her for her information. What's your type?
Well, I like guys that like New Guinea fruit bats and yellow spotted neck turtles.
I do like bats.
I mean, I like fruit bat.
Cannot even picture
I
that.
do not know about yellow spotted neck turtles.
I want to know your measurements.
I'm 5'4".
That is clearly not what you meant.
That's what I meant. I want to know where Renju is.
I want to too. We've been looking for him. We've been getting so many calls, it's hard to keep up with.
Apparently, the yellow spotted neck turtles are one of the largest South American river turtles.
Alright.
They can grow up to 45 centimeters long and weigh up to 8 kilograms.
It's Monday. No school?
It is
it's Monday. But it's a holiday. No school today? Duh.
Oh, right. It's a holiday.
Did you forget too?
That's why I'm at Lemniscate today. We're going to do a recording session for a show soon.
Unfortunately, these turtles are caught up in exploited by the pet turtle trade, and they're under threatened status.
Surprised. Why was your phone off yesterday?
I know you were mad about our date, but why was your phone off? I couldn't get a hold of you.
About the late night visitor.
Last night around 2 a.m., someone visited you. Who was it? And you left the house as well. Where did you go?
You really want to know?
Yes.
And you'd do anything for the answer.
Yes.
All right then. Shovel Forge.
No.
Then go on a date with me.
Again, no.
But you owe me for yesterday.
I told you I couldn't get a hold of you.
Objection. Even if you did get a hold of me, you didn't want to see me anyway, right? Until you fulfill your promise, I won't tell you anything.
Jerk.
She's kind of got us there.
I mean, she
What
does,
about-
Little
but
bit.
she's still a jerk.
Iris, we owe you nothing. We're trying to make sure you don't die again.
Yeah, exactly.
I promise you she gets better.
I mean, okay, I'm calling her a jerk affectionately. As a character, I like her. If I knew her in real life, I would probably get annoyed quick. But as a character, I like her. I don't need to hide it. I told her about Renju's disappearance.
A traffic accident? I'm worried.
Any idea where he could have gone?
I'm sorry, no.
You
Traffic
know,
accidents
so,
are
Sejima,
scary.
The politician.
I've seen him on TV.
Ever met him?
No.
Not at all.
No, not at all.
I saw your body.
Iris, promise you won't laugh, but I saw something at the cold storage warehouse last night.
What?
Your dead body. I told you not to laugh.
But come on, Date. I'm alive. I'm right here.
Are you?
Look, I can jump around. Woohoo!
Stop, I'm serious.
She clapped.
I like
for
how
that.
I liked how the receptionist clapped.
Yeah.
In my dream, I saved you from being killed. And here you are, which is why I was like that when I went to your house yesterday. Sorry, there's no point in telling you all this.
No, it's fine. Sorry for laughing.
That's also why I didn't go on the date. I was trying to solve your murder.
I just didn't know what was up with you.
So wait,
I
question.
believe you, Date.
What's that?
So, she died. We went to the Somnium. She's alive. Is her body still in police custody?
No, they didn't find a
No.
body. That's what tipped her.
They couldn't
us off
find
that-
it.
That's what tipped us off that she was alive.
Hmm.
And I jokingly said, "What? Did the corpse get up and walk away?" And
Maybe you were in
Yeah.
a parallel world or something.
oh yeah, maybe we shifted.
Apparently, yes.
Another bizarre explanation.
That would actually explain a lot.
So, what are we doing?
What do you mean?
For our date, of course.
Look, she's not gonna shut up about it unless we do it.
Fine.
Hey, wait a minute.
Yay! So you'll play Shovel Forge with me?
I will not.
So we'll go on a date then.
Yes.
Come on, Dante. What is wrong with Shovel Forge?
Deal.
You don't even have to like be good at it. You just have to play.
And you have to honor our agreement this time.
He's like me. I refuse
Can't
to play
believe
Minecraft.
it.
I mean, I refuse to play Minecraft too, but if I needed to play it to get some information out of someone, I would.
Oh, but we can't go right away. I have a recording coming up. I should be done by 3 though.
She's gonna die
Tessa,
again.
we're starting soon.
What was that?
She's gonna. It's like I'll be ready by 3. I'm like, oh, she's gonna die again.
Oh my god, she's gonna be like that girl from Ghost Trick.
Lynn? Yeah.
Okay, now we gotta sink again and rescue her again.
Whoops,
So,
I died
Dante,
again,
meet me
Lamau.
back here at 3?
I died again. Echo. Bleh.
If you ditch me, I will be beyond furious. Anyway, bye for now. Peace.
God, Ghost Trick is such a treasure.
It's so good.
Iris smiled and strolled over to the studio.
There is no point
I bought that
remaining
game
here.
instead of getting the 3DS Ambassador program. I still think I made the better choice.
Let's
You
get
did.
moving.
And Suki laughed at me, saying I did did a stupid thing. Little did he know.
I mean, like, there's only like 3 games in the Ambassador program that's worth it anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's go to cold storage.
Just mod your 3DS. It takes less than 30 minutes.
Exactly.
True. It is so easy. I can play any Pokemon game I want. With Aiba in my left eye socket, I walked into the cold storage warehouse. I could see my breath. I looked around, shivering. Nothing seemed changed from last night, though.
There are numerous cardboard boxes on the shelves. There is nothing abnormal about them.
There's not a snake in any of them?
A forklift. It doesn't seem like it's in use. It was likely just left here.
The tires of the
I do
forklift
wanna
the
get
ground
that-
they're on are clearly frozen.
Are you guys gonna do anything special for New Year's Eve? Because if you're not, that's when I'm gonna be streaming Metal Gear Solid.
I don't have any plans.
I don't
Alright.
know if I'll be able to make a stream for New Year's Eve. We'll see.
I
We'll
mean,
see.
Thankfully, what with me being West Coast and you being East Coast, your stream would probably be done by the time I had any plans on New Year's Eve anyway.
Yeah, it makes sense. Oh wait, that reminded me of something. Earth, did
What's
you
that?
get a card? Did you get a card in the mail yet?
I haven't checked the mail today. I'll do
Can
that
you?
later.
Can one of you guys please check the mail?
I don't have shoes on.
Also, Loey, I couldn't get your card out in time, so you might have to wait.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I'll check it later. There's a cardboard box on the floor. There's nothing in it.
There are only a few items on the shelf. It is likely that this warehouse isn't in regular use. A fork. Nothing seems out of the ordinary.
Normal forklift. Or is
Are you
it?
certified?
A crane on the ceiling.
She is not forklift certified.
Nothing has changed. You first
Hey,
arrived
on the
here
bench.
yesterday at 9 p.m. At that time, lying on this workbench was...
Iris's dead body, covered with a white cloth.
But the second time,
The corpse was gone.
it was 11:25 p.m. But the body could not have simply vanished. Crime scene investigation was here before 11:25 p.m.
When did they arrive?
According to the report, 10:30 p.m. After we finished sinking with So.
It took them an hour and a half to get here?
Correct.
Why did it take them so long?
Unknown. The report does not specify. Perhaps a result of outside influence.
Outside influence?
In any case, there is nothing of note about the bench. Examining it will not reveal any further information. A switchboard. Nothing seems out of the ordinary.
Aww. It's a workbench. There's nothing on it. Well, clearly there's something else to investigate here. It won't let me leave.
It's a wooden box. There is nothing inside.
Searched the warehouse again, but we didn't find anything useful.
Nothing.
But finding nothing may, in fact, be something.
What do you mean?
I was just thinking out loud. Let's get going. Date, your temperature is dropping. At this rate, they might find your body in here.
Alright. Sagan Residence. Why did I say restaurant? This isn't Oda's place.
These are hungry.
I am hungry.
I apologize for yesterday. I arrived uninvited.
No, I'm grateful. Thanks to you, Mizuki has her voice back.
No, I didn't do anything.
Gonna check your stuff. Gonna sniff your shoes.
Wait,
Please don't.
Wait, how did
What?
she get Mizuki's voice back?
She hung out with Mizuki the other day and
hugged her.
Yeah, hugged her.
And apparently giving her a hug was, yeah.
I mean, it worked in the other
was
timeline.
enough to cure.
The logic is sound.
Also, there's something I want to point out about Hitomi now that we know that her right arm is kind of busted.
Uh-huh.
Look at her law. I want you to look at her file real quick.
Here we go.
Look at her skills.
Space
You know-
Invaders?
You can play Space Invaders one-handed.
Oh.
Like, have you seen an original Atari joystick?
No, actually. The only reason why I say is because I ask about this is because before the bowling alley I used to go to turned into a wedding chapel, they used to have a arcade machine, and I believe Space Invaders was on it, and it had buttons, so that's why.
Okay, arcade version might be more difficult, but with the Atari I had growing up, like, the controller was just like a joystick, and then there were some buttons down below that, and you could easily just hit those buttons with your thumb while moving the joystick with the other fingers.
Or there could be a button on top of the joystick.
That's a different kind of joystick for a different system.
But I feel like Hitomi would be doing any of that. Anyway.
Let's see. Good news and hope. For once, that is accurate.
I've been wondering about that picture.
Iris drew it when she was 12.
Why are you covered in Danganronpa blood?
That's you on the left and Iris in the middle, correct?
Yes,
And who's on the right?
the man I was dating at the time. It was only for 3 months, but I met him about 6 years ago. Have you been to the Kume Shrine in the Minato district? I was praying there one day, and I heard a voice. Well, more like a groan. Behind the shrine, I saw a man sitting on the ground. He was bleeding badly from his stomach. I took out my phone to call an ambulance, but he grabbed my wrist, and he held me, and then he kissed me. I was shocked, but when I stared into his eyes, then I heard footsteps, and then a bunch of men yelling. They were looking for him. When the voices and footsteps faded, he let me go. Don't call an ambulance, and don't call the cops. I knew he had to be a criminal, so I took him to an underground clinic I knew.
I'm sorry, this is just something that dropped out of nowhere. You know underground clinics that will do...
Don't worry about it.
That will do work, no questions asked.
You took him to a mob doctor?
Renju's friend. I only met him once. Even though we had our first kiss seconds after meeting each other, it took a long time before I got to see him again. The first time we held hands was when we watched a horror movie together. The first time I took his arm was when we went to a haunted house in an amusement park.
Oh, that's...
But I wasn't the one who grabbed him.
That's the, Prisoner 89.
Yeah, we know this.
A zombie jumped out and scared us, and he clung onto my arm. He had that cute side to him. And I was falling in love.
That's adorable.
Yeah, Hitomi is
Our second kiss was in the
Hitomi would be someone who would watch like all the Saw films and all of the Friday the 13th films, and she'd be like, "This
a
is
trend
cute."
with their dates. Let's see. Were you
89
in
would be
a
shitty with
drive-through? Were you in a drive-in movie theater watching a horror movie?
It's cliche, I know. But we drove
I've never
around at
been in
night,
a
looking at all the
I've never
lights.
seen a horror movie at a drive-in
parked our car
theater,
near a
but I
warehouse
have been at drive-in
and
theaters.
kissed.
Yeah, my family used to go all the time. I kind of miss that.
I don't
They're
think
fun!
we ever said I love you. But we both knew. We were getting closer and closer.
I think there's one local to us that is still operating as sort of like a novelty piece.
The closest one I know
I
is on the.
introduced him to Iris about a month after I first met him.
She's so cute.
Yeah, look at that little pin.
I know it. I'm just thinking of Ghost Trick.
Iris never had a father figure in her life before. She warmed up to him immediately.
I wonder why Hitomi never married.
From then on,
I don't know.
it was always the three of us together. We would go to the
I mean,
beach,
how old is
the
Hitomi?
river, the zoo, the
In her
amusement
30s?
park.
I would say probably 30s.
Going
She's
to
looking
barbecues
great.
with another person was a new experience for me and Iris.
Ooh,
Everything
barbecues.
felt so fresh. Every day was so.
You know,
exciting.
those are they're kind of. Her saying barbecues makes me think of like the Japanese barbecue thingies that is kind of charcoaly. I can't really describe what they
sorry.
look like, but they
You
sort
asked
of
about the
look like a
picture.
pipe with grates on it.
He wanted to make okonomiyaki one day. He was working with the hot plate. It was ridiculous. He was trying to flip one, and it flew up in the air and landed right on my head. Iris saw the whole thing and laughed and laughed. I hadn't seen her laugh like that in a long time. I was having so much fun that I put an okonomiyaki on their heads too. Plop, plop. I added the bonito flakes and mayo and sauce. At this point, there was no going back. Eggs flew, flour going everywhere. The room was not a pretty sight.
So the picture is not a reflection of Hitomi's drawing skills.
Yeah.
After our battle, we laughed.
You mean Iris's driving skills?
Yes. No, it turns out Hitomi drew that picture.
We were rolling around on the floor. So Iris decided to draw it. It's nostalgic.
That's
But
adorable.
that didn't last. 6 years ago, in November, a man with a gun broke into our house. Fortunately, Iris wasn't home at the time, but my boyfriend was. That's why the gunman came. He wanted to kill him. He wanted to kill him, and he would never stop. He pulled the trigger. I tried to protect him. The bullet hit me, but the police arrived. They were both arrested and incarcerated.
Why was he after your boyfriend?
Before he met me, he committed some terrible crime. I don't know the details, but it was awful.
I will say, it is interesting that this story is lining up perfectly with 89's testimony.
So he
So
became
he
a
wasn't
target for
lying in any
underworld
way.
criminals. I don't know exactly why, but I know that he betrayed them in some way.
May I ask you something?
Of course.
I had heard that incident was a random break-in gone wrong.
Oh. That's not true. I lied about it at the time because of Mizuki. Mizuki is Iris's friend. If she found out, Iris would find out too. I didn't want Iris to know.
Damn, she could lift.
Yeah, like that's actually a lot. Hang
I
on.
was
How...
dating a criminal.
We mapped it out
We
last
figured
time.
out
It's
it's
about
200K. 220 pounds.
One person at a time?
225 pounds.
Jesus.
Around 220 pounds. Deadlifting without a spotter.
Crazy.
It was her father figure.
She's just built
Iris
different.
looked up to him. If she found out about his past,
Man, I wasn't
think
expecting a lot of lore from that.
Yeah, finding out that Hitomi been pressed this guy with her sick baller skills.
Looking closely, the one in the middle is different. How to handle a monster parent. Ah, that's something for a teacher to read. Wish I could help you there, Hitomi. There are pineapples. That's what I thought anyway, but then I realized it was just a plant.
If there were pineapples there, I would
Dante.
murder them.
Why do you think that's a pineapple? Speaker system. Date likes them big. Okay, let's finally do what we came here to do. Talk to Tommy. Do you have the day off? It's a
yes,
holiday, isn't
today's a holiday.
Yeah.
Iris isn't in school.
What's
She went
a
to
November holiday in Japan?
I don't know. know, but I feel like other civilized countries have way more holidays than we do in the U.S.
Yeah, I saw her
I'm gonna
earlier.
look.
Is that so?
They have a culture day.
Where's Renju?
You asked me that yesterday.
That didn't match at all. There's no point hiding it. I told her about Renju's disappearance.
Right from the hospital? I'm sorry. I have no idea.
About Iris.
I've put Iris through so much. I was 19 and single when she was born. People didn't take kindly to that. But Iris was such a fighter. She always protected me. I remember, one time at the nursery, some of the other mothers were talking about me. Iris ran up to them and said, "Don't talk about my mommy." I'm supposed to be the mother, but it's Iris who's always protecting me.
What about your parents?
They died when I was 17. I was an
Ouch.
orphan, and my relatives lived far away. They might have taken me in, but I was already in my second to last year of high school. It wasn't a good idea for me to move that late. So I decided to stay here, by myself.
And take care of Iris.
Yes, all alone. But Renju would help sometimes.
About Iris.
It was always just me and her. Vacations, barbecues, zoos, amusement parks. Just me and her. Oh, that reminds me. When Iris was 5, there was a children's theater show in Bloom Park. It was called Milky Moon. It was about girls as magical space rangers and such.
That's amazing.
She loved singing and dancing.
Is that Sailor
Even
Moon
as a
reference?
kid.
I think so, yes.
Whenever she heard music, her body would start moving. It was a quirk of hers. And she did it at the show, too, toward the end. When all the Milky Moon girls were dancing to the ending song, Iris climbed up onto the stage and danced with them. I tried to stop her, of course. I grabbed her arm and tried to get her to sit, but before I knew it, she was up there, dancing.
Oops.
Sorry about
Everyone
that
was
in the
so
background.
excited. Even I was dancing.
Sounded like an oven went off or a dryer.
When it was over,
That would be the
she
dryer,
had the
yep.
biggest smile on her face. Mama, you're a good dancer. That's the kind of girl she was.
More lore.
Whenever she sees someone playing music on the street, she'll run up and join them, right then and there. Music at the train station, the crosswalk beeping, even at convenience stores. When their little chime played, she would start dancing. It almost got her into trouble once.
How so?
She was on the jungle gym and a truck drove by. It was playing loud music out the windows. She climbed up to the top and started dancing. But she lost her balance and fell. She fractured her leg pretty badly. It was on a Sunday, and it was hard to find an open emergency care. I was carrying her on my back, running and running through town. I could still hear her crying. Will I still be able to dance, Mommy? Can I still dance? She cried and cried into my shoulder. It was the only time she ever cried so much. No, that's not true. There was one other time.
What was the other time?
6 years ago, I was the victim of a shooting. After the surgery, Iris came in running, and she was sobbing.
Mommy, don't die! Don't die! Please don't die, Mommy! Don't die!
I swore to myself then that I would protect her, no matter what.
You ever just decided that you're gonna live just to keep a promise?
Iris is everything to me. More important than my own life.
Date, we can't spend time reminiscing. We have to get moving.
Yeah,
Oh,
let's
right.
go.
Yeah, there's a... Actually, wait. I was gonna say there's a murder investigation going on, but no. No, there isn't.
There is. We still have to find out about what happened with the first lady.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we don't know what happened to Shoko. Alright, so we're at the Sajima reference right now, so let's go to Marlowe and talk to the best bartender ever.
We're at the Sagan why do I keep saying that? The Sagan residence. Sejima is the politician.
Oh, oops. They both start with
You
S.
need more info on Ren? I'm sorry to waste your time, but I don't have anything for you.
I see.
God dang it, Mama.
Alright,
Hey, Mama. What's with the pizza, fish, and chips?
People used to call me that on the internet all the time. Guess it's stuck.
Pizza, fish, and chips. Ah, I see. Piece of fucking shit. This, however,
Language,
appears
Iva.
to be a simple Italian pizza with fish and french fries.
Now I want that.
But is the fish fried, though?
Of course it is. You can't have fish and chips without fried fish. Taxi drives her. What is this? It looks like a poster for something. Don't mind me, Mama. Just same old thing every time I come in here. Gotta
Hey,
check out all the
Dante.
stuff.
You know what I say when I turn into a drunk devil?
You turn into a drunk
What?
devil?
Dev Ale.
I get it.
I understood that reference.
Let's see. Oh yeah, TV.
Care
It's
to
off.
watch some riveting videos with balls and holes?
I didn't know you were interested in golf.
Sorry, I don't like golf.
Alright, Mama, what's up? Why are you always brushing that fish?
I find it calming.
Why is that?
Don't ask me.
I believe she is
How's it
cleaning a bonito fish.
Yep, she is
Well-
polishing her bonito.
I could use a little help down there, if you know what I mean.
I do not know what she means. Perhaps you should take her up on her offer.
Absolutely.
Date, don't be a coward.
You know about Renju and the Kumakura gang, right?
If you die, you die.
Yeah, I know. I heard it from his own mouth right here.
Do they have anything to do with the talent scandal at Lemniscate?
Maybe now they do, since Renju is the president of Lemniscate. But even before that, Renju and the Kumakuras go way back. All the way back to high school.
I'm sorry, what talent
Hey,
scandal?
Date. Have you ever seen a dead body?
Renju, who the fuck just opens up a conversation like that? I remember Renju
I think he's
saying
drunk.
that to me after he and I went through a bottle.
You're a policeman. I don't know what department, but I assume you aren't handing out traffic tickets. So, how about it?
I didn't answer. I turned the question around on him.
What about you?
Me? Well, yeah.
And then I poked it with a stick.
Not just one. Countless bodies. When I was in high school, I had a pretty crazy job. You know the Kumakura gang? I was hooked up to one of their phone fraud scams. I just had to go collect the money from drop points and give it to the Kumakuras. It was an easy job. Eventually, I became friends with the higher-ups. They started taking me with them on jobs.
What jobs?
The target was always an elderly person from the country with no family.
Whack jobs?
Elderly folk who owned a lot of land, you know? They live every day in loneliness and desperation. You just have to be nice to them. That's all it takes. Guys would get to know the old people and they would set up an adoption process. After that, you just have to get them really drunk. Throw them in the tub full of hot water, and they pass. Just like that.
Renju, your friends suck.
Heart attack, brain hemorrhage, or they simply go to sleep and drown. The police almost never investigated. It always looked natural, like they died of old age. So the adopted gang members would inherit the land. Then we sell it and make massive profits. I watched a lot of people get killed like that. And I've seen journalists get killed for getting too close to the truth. So Why am I telling you all this?
Why did you go along with all this?
Are you going to arrest me?
God, Mizuki, your parents suck.
They really do.
Date, why are you friends with them? I took a sip from my glass. I didn't say anything for a while.
You didn't do it yourself, right?
No, I was always the lookout. But still... Date,
Tears fell to the counter, unending. We didn't say another word until the ice in the glass had melted to nothing. Well, okay, he feels remorse, so that's something.
You're so cold, Mama.
Hey, I'm over here.
I like the face she makes when she's annoyed.
I don't have anything else for you. Sorry, I'm not much help.
No, don't
Can you
worry
give me one of your best non-alcoholic
Can you
drinks?
come back again tonight?
Can you get me a
There's
raspberry
a
rhyme
regular here who's
Ricky?
good friends with Ren.
Please.
Oh, I can fucking kill.
She doesn't have anything non-alcoholic.
Oh, but bro, as soon as I said raspberry lime Ricky, I was like, fuck, I want one of those right now. Do you guys know what that is?
Here tonight.
Nope.
If you ask him, he might have some information
Okay,
for you.
it might be a Massachusetts thing.
Okay.
Hold up.
What?
Wait, later.
Yeah.
Tonight?
Yeah.
Yes. I'll be waiting for you.
Okay, it's a date. God, we're just lining up dates left, right, and center. Alright. Is So gonna want to date me?
No.
So Sajima is a
Probably
key person
not.
of interest in this case. Earlier, the boss cited 3 points of suspicion against him, and I agree with her assessment. I checked the call logs of So's phones. Congressman Sajima has 1 phone under his name, and a burner phone rented under a fake name.
Did you find anything interesting?
Unfortunately, no.
Really?
But I do have something. I looked into So's secretary's phone. 1 call in particular stood out to me.
Huh?
It was 1 week ago, from Fuchu Prison. The caller identified themselves as inmate number 89.
Number 89?
Yes. This is most likely the same person who called HQ.
I know who killed Shoko Nadami.
When you crash, the first thing you hit is the dash.
Interesting.
I don't think that's right,
This
Iva.
box is where you keep your doves.
It's not a dove box.
I'd rather it be a dove box. That's cuter.
Date, can I move the shifter around?
I don't know. Can you move the shifter around?
No, don't. Resist the urge.
You're a hologram right now. Okay, who is number 89?
From what I can determine, he is an assassin. He accepts jobs from the criminal underworld for substantial rewards. His code name is Falco.
Falco?
Correct.
Right, I forgot he was Mr. Lombardi.
Yes, he is.
What's 89's name?
Unknown.
You don't know?
He is not registered in any databases. He could be a foreigner or recent immigrant, but it would be impossible to determine from where. However, I did not detect any accent in his speech. I believe we can conclude that he grew up in Japan.
Or maybe he's from the Lilat system.
Perhaps.
What's he in jail for?
Murder. He is serving a life sentence for multiple counts. He was imprisoned 6 years ago.
6 years ago?
Yeah, what's the
Unknown.
relationship?
You would have to ask Mr. Sajima for that information.
Number 89 said he knew who killed Shoko.
He did. But that may be a lie.
Does he have any connections to the Cyclops serial killings?
Unknown. In all honesty, I have no idea.
Summarize for me.
Number 89.
Should we visit Fuchu Prison?
No, we don't have time. Call up boss. Tell her to request that number 89 be brought to Abyss.
Oh, we're doing that
Roger.
on this route too.
I heard there was no body found at the cold storage warehouse. Isn't your investigation over?
Iba, look! A merman.
So is a wealthy politician. It is no surprise to me that he has a merman. Wait, a merman?
Oh, hey everybody! I'm a merman.
I heard a strange voice just now.
What?
Could be. You're not a merman, you're a kappa.
You could have a merman and a kappa in there.
No, they're mortal enemies. They could never exist in the same pond.
What if the merman had an endless supply of cucumbers?
How would he get them?
I mean, they're
Trade secret.
They're sea cucumbers. It's a
That
big
is
green
not what
mochi.
Kappa's like.
Actually,
That
now
is
look
not.
closer.
They're edible
It's just
sea
bush.
cucumbers.
That is not what the Kappa wants, though.
Speaking of gardens, what kind do you prefer?
They like cucumbers.
I like
That
a well-manicured
doesn't necessarily mean they dislike sea cucumbers.
Alright,
How
see you
could
next
a sea
week.
cucumber? How could it be a
But
sea
some
cucumber
bushes aren't bad
in
either.
like a pond?
I mean, what?
It
could be a
took
saltwater
me a second
pond.
to realize what the heck Date was talking about. Shame on you. Don't mind me, so I'm just admiring your lawn. That's not a crime, right?
I mean, it is a nice lawn.
Yeah, you do not have a lot of stuff to investigate. So, I thought you were rich. About Iris.
How many times do I have to tell you? I don't know that girl. I've never seen her before.
Date.
I knew he was lying. This proves it.
I am having difficulty determining his motive for lying. After all, Iris was not killed.
Maybe he's got a secret with her he doesn't want us knowing.
Do the ASET thing.
He is secretly a total simp.
What are you hiding so?
Why were you at the warehouse?
I told you I will not answer that question.
And why not? We didn't find anything there. There's nothing to hide.
It appears that he will not respond.
But, why did you call Shoko?
You are beginning to irritate me.
What did you want to talk to her about? What is the private matter you mentioned? What is your relationship with her?
The private matter is a private matter.
I'll answer your questions when you present a warrant.
About number 89.
Number 89? Who is that?
An inmate at Fuchu prison. He used to go by Falco. He was an assassin.
Odd, finding such a person in Japan. What about him?
About a week ago, he called your secretary.
I don't know anything about that. He was probably calling for a pardon or some such nonsense. My secretary probably decided it wasn't worth my attention. If you need information, you can ask her. I can't help you. Haven't you people got enough? I'm very busy, excuse me. Oh, actually, I do have one more thing to tell you. To be honest,
Yes?
Kaname Date, I don't like you.
I mean, the feeling's mutual.
I don't ever want to
Yeah,
see
I don't like you either, buddy.
So I suggest that you don't show your face here anymore. It's what's best for both of us. Understand?
Well then.
So walked away sternly.
Who does this guy think he is?
Date, your blood pressure is skyrocketing. Any higher could kill you. Relax, Date. We still have much to do.
Okay, but, I mean, it's a typical Japanese mansion. Do you know how flammable those are? There could be an accident so easily.
I know.
Well,
just literally, all you have to do is just be the slightest bit careless with a paper lantern.
I mean, yeah, accidents happen all the time.
All the time.
I returned to Abyss HQ with Iba. I needed to talk to Boss. As I entered the room, Boss smiled. Like she was waiting for me.
I took care of what you asked for.
Number 89?
He's here. In the interrogation room.
I'm on it.
You'll go without me this time. I have some errands to run. One of the higher-ups needs me. I'll have Pewter go to the interrogation with you.
What was that?
Are we stopping or we're gonna keep going?
I think I'm gonna push towards the start of the interrogation, and then stop there.
Yeah, because if I remember how this is gonna go, I think that would be a good time to stop.
Understood.
Yeah. Hey, Falco.
Let's get started.
Let's get started. In a week.
Yep.
Alright. Thanks for hanging out, but I am going to leave it here for now. Oh,
Have a happy holidays, everybody.
I'm gonna look over the flowchart real quick.
Yeah, that's a good idea. You should do that.
So far on this branch, like, here we had a branching point. Here we did not. So far this has been a solid path up until
Really
now.
linear.
Also, I can't help but notice that, like, this path is all in red. This one's green. And this is purple. I wonder what the significance of that is.
Obviously, you know which route you're on.
Yeah, but it also implies that like this path up to like this offshoot I could have taken is part of the same path as the original path. But we will investigate that later.
Yep.
For now, I'm going to get some rest. Get some pizza, fish, and chips. And have a nice night. And you all have a nice night too.
Happy holidays, everybody.
Happy holidays. Until next time.